Hello, hello, my Aquariuses. It is I, Kelly, here with your August 2021 reading. So let's go ahead and get into it. First, let me tell you, remember, take what resonates with you, leave out that which doesn't. Remember, this is for the collective. Also, don't forget to cross-watch your sun, moon, and rising and see what messages are out there for you. And when you watch this video, it is your time. Also, this month, I am doing half off all personal private readings. So if that's something you're interested in, please reach out to me. So let's go ahead and get started. Aquariuses, this is from Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for August. We're going to start with the Angels and Ancestor deck and see what messages are out there for you all. I love this deck because it's so bad. It's all about balance, because it says above, that's below, because you're tapping into the, the heavens or the angels as, realm, as well as, the earth. So, your ancestors. So it's a beautiful energy in these cards. I love them. So we got the Broken Arrow in the Winter. So the Broken Arrow says, embrace the energy of peace. And the Winter says, take care of yourself. So through taking care of yourself, bracing that energy of peace is taking care of yourself, So and we'll get clarity on all of these cards. So let's see what spirit animals have a message for Aquarius is this month, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The Octopus and the Condor. So the Octopus says, practice shape shifting by altering your physical appearance and manners. So right there, they just say it's like about faking it till you make it. As the Condor says, you're too enmeshed in this situation. Step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking actions. So this is like within this energy, and we're going to get clarity on it, but it's really referring to like switching it up, right? Changing your energy, changing how you move and how you walk and how you show up, and not to immerse yourself in situations that are not beneficial to you. It's about seeing things from a different perspective through moving your energy. All right, so let's see what the angels want you to know, Aquarius, is Sun, Moon, and Rising for August 2021. So trustworthy friends came up. It says, thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. Let's see what wants to come out from the Keepers of the Light. That one flipped back in. Okay, well, quite a few came out. So, we have Kuan Yin with care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Also, Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Also, we have Dawu Call, Dharma Unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. All right, let's see what needs to be surrendered this month for my Aquarius' Sun, Moon, and Rising. Surrender to your intuition. Okay, it says, turn into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Okay, so let's get into the tarot and clarify these messages for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, August 2021. Let this shuffle here. Okay. The Broken Arrow. Embrace the energies of peace. Winter. Take care of your needs. So, we have the Seven of Earth, the Queen of Air, and the Seven of Air, and on the back, the Emperor. So, what this is talking about for you Aquarius is, I don't know, I have a sisters, y'all are I don't know, y'all are stubborn. Every Aquarius I know is so freaking stubborn. It's so important for you to embrace this peace and this care of your needs. And through this process, just know that it's about, if you set these intentions, you planted these seeds. So don't doubt the process. The seeds are well planted. It may seem like a temporary pause in action, but things are happening for your benefit behind the scenes. This is unnecessary worry. So right now, your job, there they go, they're back making noise, is to be at peace. That is how you take care of your needs. Be at peace where you are at now in your life, okay? And that includes, so within that, also be advised with this 7 of air that, this may mean that plans need to be revised, or, more going on that meets the eye. It could be seen like poor timing, but that's not what it is. It's like a lot of times we get caught up in expectations of how things should play out. And when they don't play out the way we expect them to, then we start to worry and doubt it. But there's no need for that. Everything is working in divine timing, not in your timing. Okay. It's when it needs to come up, it will be there. Also the Queen of Air. So to remind you to cut those things out, that worry, the fear, those people, those things that do not serve your highest good, okay? And the highest good of all in the situation. So, she's very loving, she's independent, she's experienced, she's witty, she's realistic, and she's objective within her decision making. Like, how does this benefit me? How does, if I don't take care of my needs and be at peace, what will happen to me, right? Be objective within that. And then clear away all that no longer serves you, okay? And also, be open to seeing humor within situations. And the Emperor is here with the number 4 to remind you that with Archangel Michael, be organized and logic in how you show up, in your own life and how you take care of your needs. And remember that logic is also here, not always here, because when we're up in here, a lot of times it's not logical what way we're thinking. We're doubting, we're in fear. So remember, this holds logic and thought as well, scientific proven facts. You can follow your heart and it won't lead you wrong. And also be structured and disciplined in how you show up and take care of yourself and how you're at peace. What does that mean? Do your affirmations, you know what I'm saying? Do your meditation, sleep meditation, listen to binaural beats, drink your water, you know what I mean? Do those small little things that are beneficial to your growth. Don't keep pushing it off. You know what I mean? That's not going to benefit you. You keep pushing off those little tools, those little self-care tools. Do some mirror work. Look yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. Those little things go a long way. People always come to me like, oh, I need help, or, I want this, or, in my life. But then they're not even doing the little things to take care of themselves. Those things that you can wake up and do your mantras in the morning. Have, think about and say what you're grateful for. I'm turning now, instead of saying I'm grateful, I'm like, what do I love? I love the fact that I woke up this morning. I love that I'm on my journey, that I know that it's bringing me where I need to be. I love that, that I love my home. You know what I'm saying? I love my car. You know what I mean? I love my family. I love that, that everyone's healthy and prosperous and abundant. You know what I mean? Like those things. Because it's like, be that leader and show up in your own life. That's what the Emperor is here to remind you. Because, the Emperor is also like that father figure that gives out that tough love. If you don't get it together, you're going to stay on that hamster wheel. You're going to keep doing the same thing, but expecting a different outcome. And we all know that's not how it works. Okay. So let's talk about this octopus and this condor. I kind of touched on a little bit about, practice that shape shifting. You're altering your physical appearance and your mannerisms. You're too enmeshed in this situation. So step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So, and a lot of times within gaining new perspectives, we have to shift our energy, shift how we show up. And that sometimes that could be in our appearance, just making our, doing our hair different, or, wearing our glasses, whatever that may be, but do it because it's right for you and it feels right. And it's about you gaining a bit different perspective. So within this energy is the 3 of air and the release card. So this is, and then on the back is the 9 of air. Oh gosh. So this is about those of you who are holding on to any sadness, heartache, with this three of air. It's time to heal. It takes time to heal. You need to forgive yourself and others. And so it's important for you to move that energy, to show up different, get out of bed. You know what I'm saying? Brush your teeth, take that shower. You know what I'm saying? Release, do that water release. Let that water come over you and envision yourself being cleansed through that. Because the release card is here with Archangel Azrael, which talks about the ending of phases or situations, spiritual transformation. It's time to move on. So a part of that new perspective is switching it up, because it's about getting away from this 9 of air like mentality, expecting the worst, you know, self-sabotaging, self-prophecies, having sleepless nights, being worried about things that you can't do nothing about at this moment that's not beneficial to you. So it's important for you to gain a different perspective through shifting your energy and how you show up. Okay, so let's talk about the trustworthy friends. What messages are in there? The Page of Fire and Life Experience came out. And on the back is the Ace of Fire. So when it comes to your friends, your trustworthy friends, the Page of Fire is reminding you there is a message coming into you about this. And this is a new beginning. And like being outgoing and creative and confident, even mischievous. It talks about exciting news, endeavors, originality, and ingenuity. Okay, within your friendships. Also, life experience card number 16 is here. And this is about, you know, significant life events that you've had with friends, powerful revelations that lead to change. So it's pretty much saying like, you're going to probably rethink your circle. You know, it's about, are these people, are some of my friends really, you know, are we really like beneficial to each other and in each other's lives, you know, and that kind of thing. And you may, you know, so you may reevaluate some of those friendships that lead to change, but it's really time for you to spread your wings. So if you have people in your life that really are not letting you shine your light, or, you know, you're dimming your light to support others, that's not healthy. Or, you know, you're not really following your path because you're following somebody else's path, you know, those sort of things, right? But the Ace of Fire is here to support you within this change by, you know, helping you feel your passions, your dreams, your spirituality, your soul mission and desires. So let's talk about Kuan Yin, Lady Nada, and Dao Cole. So care and compassion. Choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. Heart awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Dhamma unfolding, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So what came out is the Moon card and the 4 of air, and then the 7 of water. So I don't know about y'all, but woo, this full moon we had on Friday over the weekend, woo, boy, that energy. And I know it wasn't just me, because people was messaging me like, oh my gosh, like things are coming up, triggers, fears. I mean, even I, you know, those things try to come up for me, but you know what I did when I felt those things coming up? I was like, okay, I'm recognizing it, but I got to release it and let it go. We can't tuck those things back in. So I'm like, okay, I recognize that. I'm going to let it go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pivot and think about what's working in my life, what I'm happy about, what I'm joyful about. And every time I did that, I got confirmation every time. Somebody would message me out of the blue and say, you know what, Kelly, I'm so grateful for you. You know, your YouTube videos are everything for me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So, you know, so it was like that thing of like, am I doing what I need to do? You know, am I mean, I know this is my purpose, but it's like, should I go, you know, go back to work and do this on the side, you know, kind of that thing. And so every time those little feelings came up, you know, it was like I would get these messages, this confirmation is saying that I'm on the right path. So just be mindful of that, because that moon was a test. Those things that come up is a test to see, are you going to fall into the illusion, the fear? You know, are you going to trust your intuition? So, you know, this card even speaks on their important psychic insights, events behind the scene, release the fears that hold you back. So through that, be compassionate and caring with yourself. You know, awaken your heart, not just for like, not for others, but for yourself to be vulnerable with. And, you know, accept that divine love. and, you know, give and receive in balance with people in your life. Make sure what you give is what you receive in the energy, right? So if you give your time, effort, and your money, you make sure who you give that to is also giving up their time, effort, and money, you know, and love. You know what I mean? That's what that's about. Also, you know, remember that you be patient with this. You are on a path. You know, this is your journey. It's one step at a time towards your happiness. Okay, so be patient. Also, the Four of Air is here. So this is about making sure you're getting that rest, that you're taking that time to play, go on vacation, allow time before making decisions. You know, don't make decisions out of fear or worry. Make decisions because they are beneficial to your growth and to those around you. You know, meditation is going to help provide you those answers that you seek to the Seven of Waters, these decisions that need to be made in your life. It's complex decisions, but it's about the need to do your research, to really figure it out, what it is that you want and what you don't want, and how you want to move accordingly within that. And it's like, stop procrastinating about it, you know, get it done. Let's see what surrender your intuition is about. Because remember, we can't, you know, we have a tendency to do what's comfortable, even if it doesn't serve us. So we got to get out that hamster wheel and stop doing the same thing and expecting different results. Okay. So let's talk about this surrender to your intuition. I think I said that already. I feel like I said that a couple of times. Let's see what messages want to come up. So we had tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashings, unknown, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Yes, the Six of Earth, that is the gift. That is the gift. Is the aha moments, is the flashes, the gut feelings. That's going to help lead you to the victory here, the gifts that are for you on earth. This talks about gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving or paying off a loan, you know, those sort of things. And on the back is a Two of Fire to remind you that to trust your intuition. You know what's best for you. You know, you've come into your own, and, you know, new partnerships or contracts, new relationships within yourself, new fires are burning. You know, continue to move forward within this, tapping into that intuition. Remember, it's a process. It's a tool that you have to work with to build it up. You know, I think of it as, you know, when you go to the gym and you lift, if you're lifting weights, to, you know, build up muscle. It's the same thing with your intuition. You got to practice and utilize it to build it up. So at first, it's always going to be a whisper, you know, and then the more you listen, the louder it will become for you. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what self-care is for my Aquarius this month for August 2021. So they want you to practice a beauty routine. You know, beauty ritual, do something caring and loving for yourself. One of my rituals is I like to take my whipped body butter, you know, that's got frankincense and myrrh. Frankincense is great for, you know, for inflammation for one, and protecting your aura for two, and myrrh is great for opening up your heart. So if I get in the shower, you know, I'm in front of the mirror in all my glory, you know, my butt in the front and all that, and I'm just like, I'm divinely guided, my body, heart, and soul. I walk in divine guidance. I receive divine guidance. I love my divine guidance. I'm protected, you know, as I'm putting my whip on, you know, and I just go through it. You know, I'm abundant and prosperous, and I go through those are like beauty rituals. You know, those kind things that you tell yourself, and the things you do for yourself to help you tap in to your knowing, to that primal instinct that is within all of us. Okay. Also, they want you to plan for abundance planning. Okay. So, you know, get them bank accounts in order and all that good stuff. All right. So let's go ahead and see what crystals are for Aquarius is this month for August 2021. I didn't want to shuffle good that time. I have to do that one again. Okay. All right, let's see what's here. Hey, Bernice, honey. Thank you for supporting me. Girl, I wanted to ask you too. I was like, when you post that thing on that video, be like, I'm not even a Leo, but I just like watching and listening to you. I was like, I'm going to ask Bernie, like, can I post that? I thought that was just so funny and so cute. So y'all, crystal is petrified wood. And it was it's for your root and sacral chakra. It's perfect for grounding. It's a perfect grounding stone. Good for anyone who is feeling stuck. It promotes balance and aids in a foundation for new goals or changing your path. It's great for calming scattered energies. And the affirmation is, I embrace transformation. I love that. All right, so let's see what your super manifestation affirmation is for this month. So it says, when I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's about when you introduce that joy into that situation, it really changes that vibrational frequency. Like having that attitude of gratitude, waking up with love on your heart. I mean, shoot, it had me up singing. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram, but I did a video yesterday because how like T-Pain has a new song out. Just find joy in the little luxuries, like him and Kalani. I'm like, ooh, T-Pain is back. They was always giving him that hard time about the auto-tune. And I'm like, I like T-Pain, And I'm like, he's back. I'm like, yes, we need that feel-good music, right? So, it's just about having fun and just enjoying, those little luxuries in life. He said, I'm actually on my sign now. Right? Oh, it's so funny. I love ya. So you got impatience and empowerment. So it says, impatience says, my life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Yes. Okay. Empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. Ooh, I got to say that again. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. Yes, I like that. That's dope. Okay, so let's get an overall message for this reading from the Shaman Oracle. Okay. Many paths. Ooh, I like that for y'all because we were just talking about with Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Ooh, I'm excited to read this. I haven't pulled this card before, so I'm excited to see what it has to say for you guys. Okay. Many paths. All paths lead to spirit. What you bring to your journey is what will determine if yours is a path of suffering, a path of wisdom, or a path of bliss, or a path of loss. Consider the traveler who met two stonemasons. He asked one what he is doing, and the mason replied, I'm squaring out this stone. He asked the other, who is doing the exact same thing, and gets the reply, I am building a cathedral. One man has a job, the other man has found his work and calling. He is part of an endeavor much greater than himself. Be sure to pick a path with a heart. Your call now is to take a big, bold step and leave the beaten path. Heaven and earth are conspiring on your behalf to support you in this move. Do not dally, lest you will miss the moment. It's time to sail into the uncharted. Be sure to attend to both your path through this earth as well as your journey through the stars. You have outgrown your current situation and risk losing your way in your own backyard. You're being called to step out of your comfort zone. Respond now, while the call is still a gentle whisper. Even though the woods look thick and impenetrable, venture in and let nature guide your steps through the dark until you reach your destination. Remember, if you do not know where you are going, any path will take you there. Okay? So it's about, like trusting, where you're going, what you meant to do, trust the path. Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah, let me know, Bernice. Yeah, trust the journey, trust the path. And, within that, embrace that peace within it. And really, take care of your needs along the way. So that's really big. So my Aquariuses, that is your reading for August 2021. And, I hope you're feeling empowered by this reading, and that, you go after your joy. Okay, so I will see you guys later. I'll be right back with Sagittarius. All right, talk to you soon. Sending you all love, light, and healing.